YouTube, Denise here from Sue's Art, and we're gonna work with liquid watercolors. Yay, watercolors. These are LUMAs, and I have a ton of them. Oh, it's heavy. Okay, they don't make them anymore, but they're really cool. And I'm going to use an airbrush and we're going to blow them around and we're going to have some fun. And I've done this video 3 times on my home computer and at the end, every time. So I've got these 3 really cool pictures. Let me show you 2 actually. So I've done this twice. That was the last one I did. And this was the first one I did. And what ended up happening was my video program came back and said, I'm sorry, we're not saving anything for you because apparently your computer is out of freaking memory or storage space or something like that. So we're live. How cool is that? All right, let's get to blowing. First color we're going to use is burnt orange because I didn't use that as my first color at any one of those times. So why not? Let's do that. A little goes a long way. And even though LUMA is no longer in business and they don't make these concentrated watercolors anymore, we can do this together in a video in the future after my husband upgrades my pooter and all that good stuff. I just need to buy the stuff. We're going to make some noise, okay? You ready? Yes. So, this may be live and nobody's watching it live, but that's okay because at least I get this out there, right? YouTube is going to do all the storage for me, and, oh, that's so cool. Look at you. Keep going. Oh, my God. So, yeah, I did this twice. I did 2 videos twice. And at the end, just as I was done with the video, said goodbye and everything, this little box came up and said, I'm sorry, there's not enough storage. And when I went to look at my video, it was just, it looked like one of those screens you would see, you know, back in the 60s when television went off the air. Only it was all the colors of the rainbow in there instead of black and white. So we're blowing around watercolors, guys. That's right, watercolor. Watercolor goes a long way. I mean, you could put a couple of drops down and it will last you for days. And I'm using Yupo paper. And I'm using Kenny air compressor. This thing does nothing but blow air for me. I don't use it for anything else. I do draw with it on occasion. See, we can go like this, and like this, and like that. This is some pretty cool watercolor. These were gifts given to me from a friend at my other job. His name is Frank, and bless his heart. His mother was an art hoarder, and a lot like me. We're similar in the same way. Speaking of which, today I built 2 shelves, which took me all day, which is why I'm doing art tonight. Get my mind off of all that garbage. Oh, these are so cute. I built a set of industrial shelves and like kitchen, like restaurant industrial shelving, stainless steel, but they're black. And then I built 30, well, actually 20, 25 cubies, little cubey squares, big cubey squares, to hold other things to fix my back room because it was getting really overgrown with my art and my art supplies and stuff like that. Also, I have great news for my subscribers and anybody that watches my videos. I become an ambassador to an epoxy resin store. And this epoxy resin store carries all sorts of wonderful art supplies. They have alcohol inks, they've got everything, all sorts of stuff. And so I'll be adding links in the future to my videos where you can go and get those at a discount, using the link that I give you. And that's kind of cool. You can save money and have fun doing your stuff. We all like to do our stuff. Take a break there. Oh my God. All right, so that was pretty. That is burnt orange LUMA. Oh, that's really, really pretty. Let's use a coffee brown. Hallelujah. Let's make the coffee brown like a tree. Oh, where are you going? I don't know. You're gonna be a tree. Yes, you are. Oh, see if you don't. I'll make you a tree. I'll make you a tree. So liquid watercolors are really, really fun, and I was doing some research because they don't sell them anymore. There are some sites that sell something similar. I haven't tried them, but if the epoxy resin store carries them, I'll give them a shot. I'm definitely loving. Oh, we made a tree. Let's put a little more in and define the tree, huh? It's so pretty. It's so big. But I also saw another website or watched a YouTube video where these folks making, school teachers were making liquid watercolors. Oh, look at the knot it made. That's so cute. For their classes, and what they would do is they would take their water-based washable markers and soak them for a considerable amount of time in water, and then they would have liquid watercolor, and it's so cool. I was like, oh my God. So maybe we can do the same thing. I don't know. If they could do it, we could do it. So I'm going to try, and I'll post the video. All right, next color. Let's use violet. Oh my God. Pansy? It says pansy. I don't know. What's a pansy? I'm not sure. I'll just put it right there. You pansy now. Oh, that's pretty bright. Ooh. Ooh. Today's music is brought to you by my airbrush. It's called Zenny. Oh, no. Pretty quiet most of the time unless I turn it on. Of course. Yeah. So I'm expecting a delivery tonight. They say it's before 9 o'clock. And I got some silicone molds coming. Woo! Oh, that's pretty. Because I bought these 3D thingies that you can apply to acrylic resin. And I really want to get into that and make some really cool. I mean, it's got all sorts of fishies and meaties and all sorts of fun stuff in there. Really cool. And no, Yes. Cerulean blue. Why not? Because we all need a little cerulean blue in our life. I know I do. I know I do. I don't know about you. I do. I do. There's a really good chance I'm doing this live and nobody's watching, but that's fine because it saves. Everybody gets to watch it later. Woo! That's, my video pooped out on me. I mean, my video program. So, I'm not going to take any chances here. I did this 3 times now, total. Oh, this cerulean blue is gorgeous. Oh, where you going? Come on, come on. So I had a friend at work ask me, a coworker, like they had just made something artistic and I guess they showed it to somebody and that person's response was, "Were you bored?" My heart sank when I heard that. I was like, who actually does that to somebody that they're a friend with, Because I think, but then when I think about it, that person who said that was jealous, insecure, and didn't want to let his friend know that he thought his work was good, because that would make him feel even more insecure. And who needs those kind of folks in your life, man? But let's say it was a good friend, right? And somebody that you had been friends with for a long time. But then you have to understand that that person has probably been jealous of you from day one. And they're never going to like what you do. Because they wish they were you. They wish that they had what you have. And they don't. And it's like, those kind of people, you just got to get them out of your life. You just got to say, goodbye. I'm sorry. We don't have the time of day to speak. I'm going to get some of these wet spots. Because when they start drying, they get even more fun to play with. Like, that looks like a little snail now. So what do you do when you show somebody your art, that you put your heart and soul in? And this is a doodle, but I'm putting my heart and soul in it. If I showed this to somebody and they said to me, "What, were you bored?" I would be shocked. I would be hurt. And I would not be happy. Okay, so we're going to do chartreuse. These are LUMA liquid watercolors. Chartreuse. Say it loud. Say it proud. Chartreuse. Oh, look at how you love those other colors. Oh my God. Oh, go, chartreuse. Oh my God. So, if somebody said to me when I got done with this, "What, were you bored?" I'd be like, "Dude, you don't know my day. What, are you serious?" Built 2 shelves, spent the whole day in a back room, vacuuming, dusting, cleaning off shit. And this was an expression of my joy, of relaxation. That's what I would say. And then they could go, shove it up their bumsies or whatever, because they got no business talking to me like that. Never had anybody say anything like that. I mean, I don't like to show my art. I guess it's because I don't want people to see that. But if they did, I'd be like, "What planet do you live on, man?" Where's your love for humanity and all that good stuff that we're all supposed to be doing? You know, it's not for you to pick apart what I'm doing. We're gonna make a tree. We're gonna make something. We're gonna make these. Oh. It's a bushy. Yeah, and if you could see the doodles I'm doing at my meetings at work, it's off the charts. But I did get busted at one of my meetings because one of the people sitting next to me, he was like sitting at the table or next to me, says, "Well, I really like this, that, and the other, and I really want to be an artist, but this girl sitting next to me, that's an artist." And I was like, oh shit, busted. She saw me doodling. And I'm not an artist, guys. I'm a doodler. I doodle. I'm just learning. I want to learn the veins in the leaves. I want to learn the stuff in the trees. I got busted. But then I had to defend myself, and I looked up at the conference lady, and I said, I am hyperactive and I concentrate better when I'm doing something, which is honest. So now what we're going to do is put away this heavy stuff here. Ooh. And we're going to spray. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh my God. There we go. All right. All right. Now I'm going to use my homemade alcohol ink sprays, and goodness. Blue, glorious blue. This is a Sharpie blue. She's gorgeous. Don't wear her out. She knows her limits. That's right. She's not shy. And whoa. Oh, this is deep violet. Violet only likes to come out when given permission. So we give her permission. And now we're gonna hit it with some white. White is in my homemade box. The box I made. Here she comes. If you haven't seen how I made this box, and all the cool little details, just put a comment in. Ask me for the link, and I'll send it. It's really cool, and I have I saved a whole bunch more shoe boxes to make more. Okay, white. Sorry about my arm. Toe. I call that done. It just needs something. What is it? Brilliant blue. That's what it is. Okay. My bad. And she's gorgeous. All right, so what do? We played with liquid watercolor, and got a really cool sky thing going on there. I don't know if you can see all the purple, and it kind of gives a star effect, kind of like, see the celestials over there. All right, this was so much fun. Thank you for joining me. This is Denise from Seuss Art. I love you all, and I love all my new subscribers. Ciao bella.